What's up, monkey? You like the yellowish hue my light gives off? It's disgusting. Anyways, so a while back I made a video called The Greatest MTV Cribs Episode Ever, and I basically just showed you Redman giving one of the most genuine walkthroughs ever. When I was making this, I couldn't find the original clips, which is why everything I showed was so blurry, but then a week later, MTV is like, oh, this is your video? Yeah, let me just do, and then just fucking... But don't worry, because I'm gonna make a full recovery. But I called that Redman episode the greatest one ever, and I'll admit, I spoke a little too soon. Almost right after I uploaded that video, I remember that the cast of Jackass had their very own episode where Chris Pontius was literally living out. And it's kind of fucked up how before they show his part, they show people like Steve-O and Bam with their bedrooms and toilets and stacks of beer cans. Meanwhile, Chris is finding. What else is gonna happen next? Find out after this montage played over I'm Shaken by the Blasters. So I have no idea why I thought that would slide. I got copyright claim literally before the video even uploaded. So I'm just gonna use this, maybe talk a little bit, a few more seconds. I'm not going bald, and then cut to the video. So you guys read that right. He isn't parked in some giant driveway leading up to his Bam Margera-sized mansion. He lives in a one-bedroom truck that has a workout room and quote-unquote city views. He was basically like one of those YouTubers who lives out of their cars before it was cool.
Hi, I'm Chris Pontius. Welcome to my crib. I've been between houses for about 11 years, so I usually just live out of this thing. We're gonna start off with the living room.
Between houses for 11 years? I think that's being called homeless. Like, you ain't even in a house, you're literally between them. Homeless. But hey, at least he's got a living room.
The first thing I'd like to show you is my Jesus cross. I'm not religious, but I figure a lot of people that thieves are, and so I just keep this up so people won't break into my car.
I like that logic. He hangs up a cross and hopes that it strikes the fear of God into anyone trying to break into his car, not knowing that whoever's trying to break into his car is already on drugs, making them think they're God.
Here's the couch. I got a little sick the other day when we were driving. Puked everywhere, all over my CDs.
Now we can see he has a Johnny Cash, Danzig, and a Modest Mouse CD. A combination that would make anyone sick. Damn, alright. Sick living room.
Right here we were driving the other day and, I don't know, everybody puked out of the side of the truck.
Why did I think he was gonna say you hit something or like got a scratch? My man has puke everywhere on his car. That'd be enough to deter me not to steal it. I'd grab the handle and be like, is this puke? Oh my... I'm actually gay thinking about it.
So here we have the bedroom. It's where I keep all my costumes that I wear on Jackass.
Does anyone else find it weird that he just has those weights right there? I mean, I feel like if I tried to use those, they would give me incurable tetanus from like, the rust they have.
My jockstrap, Chief Roberts headdress. We just found this in my front yard. I guess it's a used green condom. This bag right here is where all my G-strings are kept. The little cup right here, kind of like Steve-O's cheetah, so it makes your wiener look awesome. I don't know, for these hectic times, people seem to like it.
The only one going through hectic times is you, and please tell me you at least wash them.
None of these G-strings have ever been washed.
And basically the rest of what he shows us is him trying to skateboard, his gym that comes complete with motivational pictures.
It's just for inspiration.
He even shows us where he likes to write music.
This is where I like to come to relax and write songs on my guitar.
Now I'm not going to say that this one was better than Redman's because they're both great in their own way, but I mean, who else had a Cribs episode out of their car? He could have been like, let's rent a hotel or get a fake house like they did for other celebrities, but he's like, nah, here's my truck with more puke in it than there is gas. And aren't like Steve-O and Chris best friends? I'm sure you could have cleared a few cans out for your buddy. My man's living outside a park. Literally, Bam's property is big enough for Chris to live in his backyard, in his car. There's no reason my dude should be living outside of his truck when the two people before him had more than enough room in their houses for one more person. Maybe not two, but at least someone you've made a TV show with. But it's not all bad. Our beloved party boy did not leave us wondering why Steve-O had a place to live, but he didn't. Apparently, a few years after the first episode, he got a second one, and I'm not sure if the car one was a joke, but this new one is definitely done some time after the first one based on the length of his hair and the fact that this is a Wild Boys episode. But nonetheless, he got a house. Now, of course, there are a lot of other MTV Cribs episodes, and I'm sure as time goes on, I'll start to remember them, but the two best ones are Redman's and Chris Pontius's Before the House. I don't care how many many bedrooms you have, how nice your cars are, how big your property is. It was probably fake. It is good though to see he came a long way from living in his car, and is probably one of my favorite Jackass cast members behind Steve-O and Dave England. Before I end this video, I don't know if I ever told you guys how I got the name Plantation Soup. Basically, I got it from my homie's little brother. The reason I bring that up is because I didn't even know he was in a band. Here's some of their music.
Let's go.